Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody had a great. Welcome to this Hump Day Wednesday. I got all this cord. Welcome to your Hump Day Wednesday daily messages from who? Yours truly, your light skinned Scorpio. All right. Yeah, I never do my hair. Beautifully, me. Thank you. Anyways, let's get this day started. It's Wednesday. I don't know what y'all got planned. I got shit planned, but working. Already down halfway with my coffee. I've been busy this morning, and I would like to say that I should have pulled some of them bottom cards from yesterday because the sun came up twice on the bottom, and the tower came up. And I wanted that to be known for today because I'm like, oh, you bitch, you should have pulled that because then I would have had four suns and I would have had three. It's just me. So, am I being enlightened to some tower moment get ready to happen? I think so. What about you? We don't know what she got planned. All right, so let's get this together. What are we doing today? So today, oh, where am I going? One thing that I would like to make known before we go started is I cuss in all my videos, and I also smoke marijuana in all my videos. If that is a problem for you, toodaloo, see you later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Much love to you. You do you, I do me. You don't like it? That's fine, because I'm not in your life, right? Yeah. Think about it. It's okay. You're allowed your opinion. You are, and I'm allowed mine. Move on. Anyway, so I hope you have asked your question to the universe because here goes my karma cards, and I got a couple of them pulled out already. And I would like to see what daily messages our karma cards had for you today. I didn't scratch myself. It'll go away. Anyway, so planets are first, and for your planets, we have Mars. Ooh. Then, of course, for your signs, we have Aquarius. And then, of course, for the houses, we have the third house. Ooh. Now, of course, they have two different sections here. The red is for action, and the blue is for the outcome. So, in the red for your action, it says in your spiritual, energize your vision by making the right connections. Oh, I sent my email yesterday. If you read my video yesterday, I sent my email. Let's see what happens. Anyways, in your mental, confront what's new and different about the idea in question. What's new and different about the idea in question? What? I don't. Idea is just an idea. The only thing you can do is start that idea. See, I did my fool stance. I started. I didn't take the magician stance. Nope. I'm waiting to see what comes back. See, I'm the fool. I started at that zero. I let it go out into the universe. I gotta wait what comes back to see what next move to make. Bam, watch yourself. Then, of course, in your physical, force yourself to use an unconditional way and get your ideas going. I already did that. Let's see what the outcome is. In your spiritual, says the drive for genius to experiment with your ideas. I like the way I experiment with my ideas. I need to make it a little shorter in time because don't nobody want to sit here and watch an hour and a half of me. Who the fuck wants to do that? I barely want to watch an hour and a half of somebody. Who the fuck want to watch an hour and a half of me? Anyways, in your mental, it says the confronting of the discoveries of short-term trips. The confronting of the discoveries of short-term thinking and trips. Why would I have to confront the way I think short-term? That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Why do you think short-term? because you don't know what that outcome is. And it's no point in putting yourself in the swords by thinking too much, especially without knowledge. My opinion. Anyways, and in your physical, action resulting from the eccentricity of who or what is around you. So, let's get these cars rolling. Let's see what kind of action these cars can pull up today. The past keeps on saying that you fighting something. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. See, well, I'll give you an idea. Because y'all, I got to show this shit. So yesterday, I didn't shuffle these cards. I'm just letting you know. Y'all know those 3 cards came out. Look what was on the bottom. The sun. I wish I would have pulled that card yesterday, because I would have added to another sun of mine. And then, of course, at the bottom of this deck, I had the Hangman. I was okay with that. What do we have at the bottom of this deck? Judgment. Oh, we went through that deck. The Hierophant was after the Queen. Oh, but yeah, the Knight of Cups was next. 4 of Swords, and then the Wheel of Fortune. I had to share that with you because, you know, when I put the cards away, I sit there and I look at what I didn't show. You know, did I not show the bottom of that deck? You know, did I not do this in that deck? See, and the sun was again on the bottom. Now, these are all the cards that came out yesterday. The sun was on the bottom. So after I ended my reading, I had 2 decks that showed the sun on the bottom. And then the Empress on the bottom of this one. Now the Empress came up, and we were definitely talking about the Empress. Oh, and then the Chariot at the bottom of this one. So those are all major cards that really was pulled yesterday. And if I would have also looked at the bottom, we would have gotten a more of a message, more of enlightenment. But in my opinion, there's a reason why I didn't pull them. I don't know that reason. I'm gonna wait for the universe to tell me. But I felt the need to bring it up because I was in awe when I got done and when I, you know, did my thing. I was like, you got to be kidding me. All I had to do was show the bottom. Everything would have matched perfectly. Oh my goodness. Because I like the way it flows. And when you have something that flows the way it does, it makes you question, am I doing it right? Only time will tell. So, let's get this party started. I have so many decks now that I don't even have enough space on my table. My dumbass will probably get out and buy some more. Yeah, you heard what I said. My dumbass will probably get out and buy some more, knowing damn well I ain't got no money. But you have to learn in life to treat yourself. This is the way I chose to treat myself, because I enjoy doing these videos. I'm learning something new, and I'm liking it. I'm having a nice time. It'd be nice if I had more interaction, but only time will tell. I try to do a little bit interaction, but I don't like people all like that. Deal with you, yeah, I can talk to you. But like a friendship, I'm cool. I like to tell people I got associates. Yeah, we're going to keep you at that length. Associates. Yeah, that's my associate. I don't call him my friend. Bitch talk shit behind my back. That's my associate. Know what I'm talking about? Y'all know about that bullshit. I know I'm not the only one in here that deals with that bullshit. I only call you a friend when I can honestly come to you and you can honestly come to me. My opinion, you see that 2 of Cups? Yeah. I don't know why they wanted me to look at it, but they wanted me to look at it. So since I had to look at it, I figure I share. Is that the Empress? Who's that? Yep. Y'all see her? The Priestess. Now I would like to say, I hope you watch Game of Thrones. Please tell me you watch Game of Thrones. Please tell me you watch Game of Thrones. There's 7 seasons in, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, check them out. But the priestess here is a queen of giving birth to new ideas. And this Red Queen here, because that's what she's called in the Game of Thrones, if you can remember in one of the seasons, she gave birth to a shadow demon who killed a man. Bitch is bad. She can give birth to anything she chooses to. I hope you that bad, bitch. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyways, let's get this party going. Ooh, that Ace of Coins showed up too, but I hit his ass. I hit his ass in the middle because I'm getting tired of looking at cards. The Ace of Coins. What does the Ace of Coins mean to you? Yeah, a solid foundation. A solid foundation. A lot of people like to say homes and cars. But, you know, a solid foundation can be anything to anybody because it's different, you know, to the individual. What can the Ace of Coins mean to you? What can the Ace of Coins mean to me? Only one thing, it can mean more money. Because at the end of the day, I feel stability. An Ace of Coins could be a new job, a new start that can put you in a stable position, in my opinion. And the Ace of Coins has been coming up very often. So I'm trying to figure out what's going to come up to put you in a stable position. Because it's coming up, and it's been coming up a lot. All right, looks like they're in order, and I really didn't check and see what's on the bottom. But and I seen part of the card, I'll move it. So today, this section is I smoke and I know things. Well, how did I come up with that? Well, in the Game of Thrones, you know, being that I bought that card deck, they have a couple layouts, and one of them is I drink and I know things. From the, you know, midget. I drink and I know things. Well, I was like, I don't drink. Not my thing, not my forte. But I smoke and I know things. Now, you know, over time you learn things and you hear things. And over time I have also learned that Shiva also smoked things. That's why I want that Gaia deck. Because at first I'm thinking I wanted a different deck. So now I gotta go out and find that deck. Order it or whatever. After Christmas though. After Christmas. After the kids are settled. I got so many holes in this bitch. Oh no, we can't have that. All these fucking holes. Give me a second. Trust me when I tell you, life is a tricky bitch. Very tricky. And what I also like to say is, you never know what's going to happen until it happens. And I like to use everyday examples because when I listen to other people, I like when they come up. And I'll give you an example. Now today I rolled my blunt. I knew that it had a couple holes in it, but I'm like, you know, if I roll it good enough, I ain't got to worry about them holes. That's what I thought. And then smoking it, I'm losing all my smoke out this hole. So it makes you think, what message is in that for you today? Is there something that you thought was straight, but now you got all these motherfucking holes popping up? All these issues? Only time will tell. That's why I like life. Because you never know what it's going to bring. Today you brought me holes. What will you bring to me tomorrow? Did I get it good? I hope so. I got some more holes. But let's see if I did it good enough. We're about to find out. I think I got it. All right. So what holes are in your life that you need to cover up? That you need to fix so your air can flow? You hear me, right? What holes do you need to cover up so your air can flow? You see that burn? Yeah, that's a good flow. Alrighty, so back to the cards. Now this first one is nothing is my indulgence, as you can see. What's yours? Now I had 2 cards that came out yesterday. So I was like, oh, okay, we go ahead and pull them. So let's see what comes out today as your indulgence. And we have the King of Wands. Ooh. Your indulgence is a King of Wands. And this next position is what you have learned. Let's see what you have learned so far in this process of life. What have I learned? I've learned to just flow and let the universe go with it. Flow. Let the universe deal with it. Excuse me. Oh, what you have learned is a Page of Swords. Now, we talked about this yesterday. That page coming up. Oh, and it came up again today. Oh. So I want to know what you have learned with this Page of Swords. Somebody said it's all about children. Yeah, it's all about young messages. Young messages. Messages that aren't thought out. Messages that just have a beginning, not an end. So this is messages coming through about communication, I would say. And then, of course, you know what? You bitch. I swear, you bitch. You wonder why I fucking smoke. Because I hate coincidence. I need something to calm my fucking mind down. Because I'm going 100 miles a minute. 100 miles a minute. Can you do it? Yeah. Now. That came. I think that it was on the bottom. Or before I pulled the page. I'm sorry. Somewhere in my shuffling process, between pulling these 2 cards, I noticed that 8 of Swords. I said, no, I don't like that 8. I don't like that 8. I don't want to see that 8. I don't want to fucking see that 8. And here it goes. The 8 of Spears. Which is the 8 of Wands. A weakness is that you have turned into a strength is your 8 of Spears. Now that's communication. Fast communication coming in. But keep in mind that it's coming in with this eagle, this crow, this 3-eyed crow. This is a 3-eyed crow. Who all knows about that 3-eyed crow? Yeah. That 3-eyed crow knows things. Because Braun sent him out to go look and to see what the fuck is going on. But also in the Game of Thrones, birds were there to send messages. And that's why that message is there. A message. All right, now let's see what's in your challenge position. Please don't have me go crazy today. Please don't have me go crazy today. All right, and for your challenges, we have the Justice. Now, I have said in the past that your justice is coming. And that's your challenge. Has it came? Because with that Tower card coming out twice yesterday, one was the beginning, and the other one actually came. So, this next position is a Lannister always pays his debts. You're like the Scorpio here. I don't like that. So therefore, there's nothing I need to pay back. Understand? That's the way I live. What about you? Yeah. Because I don't like to pay back nobody. I don't like no debt. I don't like you owe me and I don't like you owe you. Because I like to live my life. I don't need nobody coming in being like, oh, I need you. What's up? You ain't need me before. Why do you? Oh, you know I'm gullible. Not today. You know I'm kind. Not today. Because I ain't got time for that bullshit. So I had to think down a little bit deeper. Well, what type of debt are you talking about? And the first thing that came to mind, I'm trying my best not to look at that bottom. And the first thing that came to mind was your debt to the universe. Have you paid your debt to the universe? Let's see what she got to say. We have the Five of Spears. Ooh. Alrighty. Okay. I'm sitting there shuffling and she decides she wants to stick out 2 cards. Any more you want to say? Oh, no, that's it? You sure? You want me to shuffle again? Alright, I'll shuffle again. Alright. So we got 2 cards that came out for your future. And just because I want to, we're going to go ahead and cut a little bit because I'm curious to know what's on that bottom. And I'm not going to look yet. So the 2 cards that came out, you see that, right? The 2 cards that had to show themselves for your future was the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Now, yesterday I was telling you got 8 more cups and all you need is that last one. And look at how happy this motherfucker is at this table. He's like, oh yes, I made it. I made it, bitch. Focus, focus. There you go. I made it, bitch. I got it. Look at me at this table. So the only thing I could say is that whatever cup came in, I think you happy about. Because for your future, you have the 2 of Cups as well as the 9 of Cups. And just because I want to, we're going to pull the bottom card for the middle. Because, you know, I've been doing a middle card, you know, for a couple days now. So I want to know what the universe just wants to give us an extra message about. So let's see what's on the bottom. I tell you, that's why I fucking smoke. That's why I fucking smoke. Y'all think I'm crazy. Yeah, I thought I was crazy too. Sitting here questioning myself on why this bitch want me to do tarot. Because you know that's how ideas come up. And then you sit there and think back like, what got me here? How did this... And I would have to say that Miss Scorpio Mystique, I would say she started it for me. I was watching her for a while, following her for a while. A nice black young lady. And then that moved on into further wanting to know. But further wanting to know what? 2442 and then 4444. Anyways. And now I'm here today. Now under this 2 of coins, because there's still something that you need to balance out. And under that 2, you have defeat. Being stabbed in the back. You said I give up? We're going to pull some cards later just to fuck with our heads. Because I like to fuck with heads. Yeah. Because mine gets fucked with all the time. You see what this bitch is giving me? She's fucking with my head. Having cards show up from yesterday. 2 of Cups show up because it was in the shuffle. And that 8. Watch her, she's tricky. Very tricky. Alrighty. So let's get started verifying some of these cards, shall we? Alrighty. Now this King of Swords, that's what you are indulging on. King of Spears. King of Wands. I think I said King of Swords. I'm sorry, it backs me up. And it gets me every time with this deck. So the King of Spears, now that's a very passionate king. I'm going to say he loves to use his wand in many, many ways. He don't care about how you feel. He just cares about what he needs done. Oops. So anyways, let's verify this king some. Because I want to know what's up with him. And to verify this king, we have the Hangman. Now, I showed you that earlier. You see it, right? Yeah, it happened to catch my eye, so I figure I'd share. And at the bottom, you have the 10 of coins. So, a King of Spears. That is also acting like a hanged man. Why the hanged man? Is my question. And to accompany that, you have Victory. 6 of Wands. And then lastly, but not least, we have Strength. Keep in mind, that's a 10 of coins right there. That's a happy home. So your indulgement is the King of Spears, which is the King of Wands. Very passionately, but not emotionally. And then right here, we have the Hangman. Hanging from the tree. The tree of what? The tree of life. So, as the Hangman, I'm going to say that there's different perspectives that may come about regarding this king. The 6 of Wands says victory. So I'm going to say something good, but why is the universe telling you to have... As a hangman, you see from other people's perspectives. And maybe with him seeing different people's perspective, he's feeling victory in some way. And I'm going to say that's maybe because he had the strength, but the strength to do what? See how she's straggling that stake? Now, come on, I got you now, bitch. Woo! Not a lion, a snake. Now, I said many times that I like different cards because they show different depictions. Now, she don't have a snake. I mean, a lion. She has a snake. But that snake is all about growth and change. And then you have a spear, a wand, with a victory and the hangman. Now this hangman, he's hanging in a rainbow off of the tree of life. And your king is sitting in front of that tree. I'm going to say that tree is of some significance here today. Because both trees are the tree of life, in a way. But this king is pondering on what he should do with this wand. Now, if he goes into the hangman stance, he might have victory. But with that, he also needs strength. So although you may have taken a chance with this hangman, he sees that you have victory. This is your indulgence. So you feel victorious. But you still need to have strength. Now let's see what this page energy. Come and get the goods. Straight leaving. Use his words very nicely. I hate those smooth talkers. Don't come with me with that bullshit. I'm gonna look at you crazy every time. Like, who the fuck you think you're talking to? I'm in all smooth. Bitch, you don't know me. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Keep your distance. I have to teach my children personal space 2 feet around. Somebody come in your personal, honey. Woo. So, in what you have learned, we have the Page of Swords. So you have learned something childlike. Maybe you have learned information that's coming from a child. Yeah, we all know those people. They like to gossip. The way they speak is very childly. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You assuming shit. Gossiping about some shit you don't know about. But I'm going to say this page knows something. So what have you learned? What do you know? I'm going to want to see the bottom of this, so we're going to put that down. Now with this page, like I said, it's a young attitude. Think he knows how to woo, but he really don't. You just smart talking. Some people are mentally intellect that way. Y'all remember this from yesterday, don't y'all? I do. Cause of them fucking lips. Now you're indulging as a King of Wands. And to verify your Page of Swords, you have the Queen of Wands. I would consider that the suit. But the way the cards show, I would also say that the woman is in charge. And then I say, yesterday you was one step ahead. And again, you're one step ahead of the king. Because as the queen, you have a little bit more femininity, emotions, connection with the universe. Where this king, usually, all kings, you know, they look as the earth, you know, to the earth, earthly realm. How can you say? And then next, we have the Princess of Wands. Princess came out yesterday too. But that's that page energy to verify what you have learned. So if you've learned to be very passionate, direct, knows how to move things along, and the king of spirit, indulgence, this king needs to learn something new. Although he may feel victorious, I said that he also needs to handle, you know, get strength, because she's handling a snake, right? So I'm going to say that this king is not your energy. It's something that maybe you think about. But to verify the king that you think about is he's in a hangman stance. He's learning new things. He's feeling victorious. And he has strength with the snake. Now what you have learned, I'm going to say this might be you. A Page of Swords coming in a message. message of passion. But I'm saying that to say that, no, pick the story. This man here, viewing things from other people's position. No interference, it's time to learn something new. Blood rushing to your head. What's the only time that blood rushes to his head? Like I said, he's feeling victorious. Now, I'm not going to show that victorious card because all it is wands. But I'm going to show the strength card. Because he needs to have strength with that snake. And I say that to bring in the next two cards because, now what is this queen doing? Where is that snake? You see that, right? But we all know that the princess comes before the queen. Because, you know, the numbers or whatnot. The queen comes first. Well, the princess came before. I'm going to say the princess came before the queen today. Because you have the princess, then you have the queen. But what's that princess doing with that flute? Now, I don't know about y'all, but the first thing that came to my mind with the snake and the flute is, remember on TV where you would have the person playing the flute and the snake is there dancing to the music. Does this king need to have strength while dealing with you? Because he know you passionate. You know there's only one thing on your mind. And then we have the Two of Swords. And it says peace. So put down your swords. And so let's try this out. Because you got one coming in with passion and one coming in as a hangman needing strength. Oh, and I said I wanted to see what was on the bottom. Because that mother and daughter came up. Oh, I was like, what the fuck? Let's, ooh, what is that? Justice. I'm going to say that with this page, as you are, what you have learned, you've learned to come in passionately. You've learned how to use your passion because now you have peace. But I'm going to say, keep in mind, justice still needs to be served. Justice is still your challenge. Yeah. Told you, I don't like the divine. She's a crazy bitch. I don't trust her. What is there that you want me to see today, lady? What is there you want me to see today? All right. Now over here, in your weaknesses that turn into strength, we have the Eight of Spears. Now we all know that's about fast, quick movement, communication, some would say. Passionate. That's good. I need some communication. But it's more about fast movement. So there's movement that's going to be quick. So I hope that you're not being that chariot moving too quick. Remember that chariot came out yesterday 3 times. So let's verify this Eight of Spears, shall we? Eight of Wands. Let's see what this Eight of Spirits has to say. Mother of Swords. Ooh. Then we have the Five of Swords. And then we have the Devil. So with this fast communication, this fast movement, whatever's moving fast that you have grown in strength with, weaknesses to strength. You have grown in strength about communication, moving forward passionately. And I'm going to say that you got your birds there, so you're also receiving communication as well. And with that, we have the Mother of Swords, which is, I don't know what happened. Sorry. Like I said, you have the birds there as well. So that means you're also receiving messages as well. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Now this bitch right here will cut you out in a heartbeat. I'm the man in charge. Don't fuck with me, because I'll cut you out in a minute. You see what I did to her? Yeah. Don't play with me. So with that communication, you have to know when not to deal or take that bullshit. Because then we have the Five of Swords. Now this is defeat. So with whatever communication that's coming in, be direct. And this defeat shows many broken swords. They're all broken. So I'm going to say that somebody was like, I give up. Okay, no problem. The Queen done cut it all through. See? What did I say? The Queen is going to come through and she's going to cut you down with what you say. And all these swords are cut. You see that they're cut. And it's defeat. So I'm going to say you came in as a strong bitch, because you now there's defeat. But then we have the Devil. And again, that snake. See that third eye, right? But this is the Devil. Say maybe you're addicted to using your words correctly. I can say the Devil can be sneaky sometimes too. Like, that's what I want to get it. So, I mean, that's the first thing that came to my mind. But watch out for that Devil. Because the Devil can be anything. Indulgences. There we go. A devil is very passionate towards a situation. Very passionate towards a situation. To the point of addiction. And when you feel addicted to a situation, you feel that you're bonded. But at the end of the day, it's only your addiction. Because it's something that you see that you want, and you want it so bad. So with this communication coming in, you were very direct in your communication. You cut out all the bullshit. But now there's an addiction that you've learned. Are you addicted to using your tongue correctly? I hope so. Because you look like you know what you're talking about. Let's see what's at the bottom, just because I'm curious. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Your addiction may be, y'all seen it, and I had to look. So although you came in, or some communication was held, very direct with communication, and now it's more so of an indulgement. Like, what? You came through, you said what you had to say, and it went through smoothly. Because now we have an addiction. Somebody enjoyed it. Are you filling up that cup? You don't know what that cup means? Look at the other videos. Are you filling up that cup? 10 of cups with the ace of cups at the bottom and on the shuffle. Are you addicted to filling up that cup? I told you you was gonna need some help, honey. I told you you was gonna need some help. Now here in your challenges we have justice. To verify justice, we have 2 of coins, yeah. Then we have the death. I'll let you see it close up. Then we have Prince of Stones. Ooh. The Prince coming in. We'll look at the bottom later. To verify your justice, because it's a challenge, you're still trying to balance something. So you're trying to balance out your justice, and that's okay. That's very understandable. And as you do that, you grow. Because this death card is one ego into the next, one phase of life into the next. So your justice is coming in. And as it comes in, you're learning how to grow with yourself. And then you have the Prince of Stones, which is another young energy, but it's a solid foundation. It's something solid. That's what I like about the stones. It's solid. You see how solid that stone is? Yeah, if I throw it, it's going to hurt you. Yeah, if I throw it, it's going to hurt you. But it's a solid, none the least. You're still going to be solid in whatever progress comes about. Now in this section here, we have a Lannister always pays his debts. I have already told you a bitch like me don't like debt, especially not with the universe. It's funny to hear other people's conversations about it. Yesterday I'm in line, older guy. I know he was looking at my daughter. Gonna come up and scare her and shit. My daughter bad. Trust me when I tell you. Beautiful young lady. So I'm like, all right, get over there. Yeah, get over there. But as he was talking to me, you know, he happened to say that he had did something with some money to somebody. And that came back to bite him. And I was like, yeah, I don't fuck with people's money. That's one thing I don't fuck with. I've learned at a very young age. I'll give you, man, I had a story today. In life, we all grow. And I was one of those kids. I was bad growing up. And you know what I did? I was at my grandma's house. I remember it like, well, not like it was yesterday, but I remember it in detail. But it's the main points in how life you grow. So my grandma had a birthday card on the table, and me, I'm running the streets. I ain't got no money. My parents ain't giving me no money, yada, yada, yada. And I wanted some money. So I went in my grandma's house. I opened up that envelope and I took that money. My grandma knew I took it. She came, she beat my ass. She told me don't ever go in her house. But she also never talked to me too much after that as well. Like she casted me out. I didn't like that. But over time I've learned. And as an adult, now that I have learned from my past, that's now not how I'm going to react to my children. Because it took me some time to learn what that was about and how it grew. And over the years, after I was of age, of course, I went back to see my grandma. By this time, she's deteriorating in life. She was open to have me come in, but she didn't know who she was dealing with. But I still love my grandma for what she's taught me. But I wish that she would have, talked to me more about that. Don't yell at me, don't beat me. As an adult, I've learned that you have to educate. If you don't educate, how are people to grow? And I had the same issue with my daughter, taking money out of my motherfucking purse. Look at here, girl. I make my money. It's in my purse for a reason. You want something you ask for. Don't you take shit off me. And that's a story in itself that, you have to learn. So in a way, I got my karma. But I'm choosing to handle it a different way. Because I'm choosing to teach my child that's not what you do to people. People work hard for their money. Anyways, so with this 5 of swords here, 5 of spears. Here's 5 of wands. I get the S messed up and then I add the W. Don't pay me no mind. So the wands. Now that's all about tit for tat, nonsense, bullshit. Don't come at me with that bullshit. Oh, I didn't even pull the bottom. Anyways, too late for that. So over here we have the 5 of spears, and have you paid your debt to the universe? So now that's a tit for tat. So I'm going to say, universe, you're going to pay you back. You've been good. Now it's tit for tat. So what did you do that the universe was like, hold on. Gotta hit you with something. But still, there's a guy in the back that's like, maybe I should or maybe you shouldn't. So maybe, let's see what this verifies. How about that? The Chariot, yesterday. 4 of Wands. And the 6 of Stones. I'm going to have to say that maybe you're choosing not to involve yourself in the petty nonsense. You have other thoughts on your head with this Chariot. You're moving in headstrong. Have you paid any debt? At first I was kind of iffy with this 5 of Wands that came up. And I was like, no, let's verify that so we can get some more detail. And now we have the Chariot. The Chariot is coming up with the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Stones. Now yesterday we had the Chariot come up. And I'm going to say this was a decision that you needed to make on if you should interact or not. And with the Chariot coming, I'm going to say that you are choosing to interact. This is all universal debt. As you're choosing to interact, because of course we have the 4 of Wands. Now we all know the 4 of Wands is a happy home. Happy beginnings. Everybody wants that happy home. Perfection. And then you have success with the 6 of Stones. And that's equal give and take. So, at first glance, I thought this was going to be a bad. See, he farted. At first, I thought this was going to be a bad case, but it's not. Because it looks like your Chariot is moving in the correct direction with the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Stones. Now let's get to your future. What? don't bend on me now. All right. So your future here, we have the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Now with that Chariot coming in, with the 4 coming in, and the 6 coming in, look like you decided to do something, and the universe is saying, okay, your justice is going to be served. You're balancing out how to change it, but with the change, you're still solid. So your challenge is understanding that you're still solid. Because over here, you just look like you're making a decision. I'm going to say that, universe is like, should we make a decision? Should you make a decision to interact or not? And then it seems that you do. So let's verify this Two of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the universe. And we have 7 of Swords. A 7 and 9 with the universe with the 2 of Cups. No, that's not too good. And over here with the Nine of Cups, we have the 8 of Wands. We have the Prince of Swords. And we have the King of Cups. As your future. So, Two of Cups as your future with the Nine of Swords, cruelty, uselessness, in the universe, cycle changing. So with the Two of Cups, you're in your head at night. You're thinking, waking you up at night, got you all up in your head, to where you can't rest. Almost like this devil over here. So although you came in as a Queen of Swords and you cut out that nonsense, it's got you addicted to wanting that Two of Cups, because now you're in your head. And then we have the universe. So your cycle has either ended or started. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Lying, cheating, stealing, spying, being deceitful. Changing to cause this. And then we have the Nine of Cups. This is all your future. So as a cycle may change, you're in your head about it. You're in your head big time about this Two of Cups. Now this Nine of Cups over here as a future has the Eight of Wands. So did he offer that cup? Are you filling up that cup? Is he coming in with messages? With the Prince of Swords. Yeah, the same Prince over here. With this Prince of Swords came out with the Queen, the Princess, and the 2. That's what you have learned. And now he wants to show his face again with this Nine of Cups and 8 of Wands again. But that 9 is a wish fulfillment card. So did you wish for messages? Is that the future? And as the prince, they're at least going to come in direct. But you still think that it's lies. And then you have the King of Cups. The reason why you may feel that it may not is because there's no love in it. That's the way I see that king. It's not a loving king. He can be loving. And then on the bottom to accompany these cards, let's see what they got, because I'm curious. 3 of Cups. Overflowing. Now I questioned his love. And when you join it together. All right, so the 2 of Coins wanted to come out. Let's see why the 2 of Coins wanted to come out today. And to come out with the 2 of Coins, we have the Sun. We have the Moon. And we have the 8 of Stones. Ooh. So, right here we have the 2 of Stones. So being that that card wanted to be pulled, I'm going to accompany that 2 of Stones with this 2 of Stones down here. That came out with Justice, Death, and the King of Stones. Excuse me, Prince of Stones. So I'm still going to say that there's something that needs to be balanced out. And maybe that balance is the Sun and Moon. Enlightenment. What you don't know. With putting in work. 8 of Stones is a positive card. Like I said, there's still some type of balance that you were trying to figure out. And with your challenge is learning how to balance out the old you coming into the new you. And keep in mind, you're still going to be stable throughout that process. And then we have together the Sun and the Moon. With the balancing act. Have you figured out how to balance your yin and yang? I'm going to say you do because you put in that hard work. And at the bottom we have, ooh, look at that, the Ace of Swords. Is that page coming in with that last sword? Because the page came up twice with some swords. Anyways, that's that. Oh, let's verify this one. It's okay for you to pass gas, baby. Yes, it is. We got the bottom of the deck to be a 10 of Swords. Oh, where am I? What am I thinking? I'm glad I did that. I'm glad you came over here, baby. As I said, with this 8 of Swords, my question is that Prince coming in with that sword? And the first thing I think about, well, if he comes in with any swords at any area, it's just going to cause more conflict in how you feel in your mind. Because let's say, for example, this 2 of Cups here that was verified by the 9 and the 7 of Swords with the universe. So I'm like, if you bring in this ace to any one of those situations with that cycle changing, it's still going to cause conflict. And what I mean by that is conflict in your mind. Because if I add this ace to the 9, we had a 10, which is the bottom of the deck. If I add this ace to this 7, it'll put you back in the 8. And thank goodness the 8 didn't come up. Got the 8 of Spears that came out, but not the 8 of Swords. But still the 8 is being surrounded with your thoughts, knowing that all you got to do is remove the fucking mask and see what you refuse to see. Like I said, the Sun and the Moon. You see everything that you need to. Take off that mask so you can see the Moon as well. Learn how to balance it out. Because at the bottom of your deck, you got your 10 sitting right there. So I'm going to assume that although you have the Queen over here of Swords, knowing when to cut shit out, you still feel like defeat, being stabbed in the back. And then under that we have the Page of Wands with the Lovers and the Five of Swords and Hierophant with the Six of Swords. So you got to balance out your yin and yang. We have the sun, the moon, enlightened happiness. And then with the moon, secrets being revealed. Or secrets that are still hidden. But it's telling you to put in the work. Although you may feel like you're being defeated, you're not. Let's verify these three. Now I pulled out the Trader. I pulled out these three cards from the bottom of the deck, which is the Ten of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Lovers. That's what came up next. To verify that is your Ace of Wands, accompanied with that page too. We have the Emperor, which is also holding that Ace of Wands. And then we have the Prince of Wands again. Look at this. Two princes, the Emperor and the Lovers. Prince, the Emperor and the Lover. The Ace. Then the Lovers. But look at all those wands. Positive. Look at that. What is coming in? That's what I want to know. It says the Lovers. We'll keep it at that. Three of Cups. What would I pull next? See, I'm curious about see what I pulled next. Look at that. A Knight of Spears. That's a Knight of Wands. Looks like you got some type of movement. Wands. These wands want to show itself. You're in your head still a little bit. But you got all positive wands. You got the Four of Wands. You got the Eight of Wands. And then you have the Ace of Wands. Queen of Wands. Princess. Queen. Your universe is changing. This cup is coming in with a lot of wands as your future. He's coming in fast with no emotion. All right, let's do my zombie tarot. Let's do my zombie tarot. Zombie tarot is my divine masculine energy. I like the divine masculine energy. All right, so let's see what the divine has to say today. I ain't even smoking that much. I need to get high. Maybe one day we get high together. Talk about this thing called life. Let's see what the divine masculine has to say. We have the Hermit. That's you going inside. Ace of Coins. I said the hazards for coins. The Knight of Coins. All right. And to verify that, we're going to use my Defiant Moon Tarot. Deviant Moon. Don't burn my cards, please. All right. So the Divine Masculine says that he wants you to be in a hermit mode. What hermit mode? Look at you. Oh, leave me alone. No, don't mess with me. I'm to be by myself. You can't get me. You can't get me. I'm being a hermit. Now this particular hermit, you see, can I read the book? I don't even know what the book says. But anyway, usually the hermit is looking for a star, seeking inner knowledge of himself. And this bitch here reading a book. I told you last week you need to go inside and you need to find something. Hoping you find what you were supposed to. But here the divine is saying, yeah, take some time to yourself. You don't have to go inside. Take some time to yourself. Read a book. To verify that we have, oh, they're upside down. Let me put them right. Oh, sorry. Focus, focus. We have the Ten of Cups with the Hermit. To verify the Ace of Coins, we have the Tower. To verify your Knight of Coins, we have the King of Swords. What's wrong, baby? So, with that Knight, with the Hermit coming out with the Ten of Cups. Happy home, happy life. So, go inside. Go read a book. Sit down and read a book. Go read a book. I need to read my books. That way my videos can be a lot better. Learning at my own pace. You don't like it too, Luke? Anyways. So the Hermit is saying go in, go sit down, and go read a book. But the first thing that pops out to me about this card is these two figures. Hold it down. In that Ten of Cups, what do you see? What pops out to me, my love, is that little kid holding the wand. And the little kid holding the stone. So I'm going to say, as you're in your hermit mode, your Ten of Cups are going to be coming in with the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. Check that out. Then you have the Ace of Coins. Yeah, ain't that little kid holding that ace? Ain't that your Prince? Chief Seattle. And you have the Ace of Coins coming in with the Tower. Oh! So you're going to have a tower moment while you're in your hermit stance. And when these pages come in, it's going to rock your foundation to the core. Then over here, we have the Knight of Hazards. Now he's like, oh, I'm chained to my car. This is what I'm doing. And bam! I'm chained to all my earthly possessions. And now it's gone. Like I said, this king of coins. Ace of coins, king of coins. With the tower moment and the king of swords. Two kings. Excuse me, a knight and a king. The knight of coins. And the king of swords. So as your ace is coming in, it's going to rock your foundation. But this knight is stable. Slow, but he's stable. And he's coming in using his knowledge as that king. Knows how to talk. Let's verify this knight of hazards and this king of swords. Because that's the only one that's getting me. It's because they're both male energy. Solid. To verify that, we have the Six of Swords. Moving on to Karma Waters. So this king that's coming in is very solid, but his tongue right. Then we have the Five of Wands again. That's going back to your universal debt. So there you're still going to be feeling, should I or shouldn't I, when taking this new chance. And I say you should, because you got the sun wanting to come out again. And on the bottom of that deck is your Four of Cups. Four of Cups came out yesterday. So I guess this is reminding you that this is a choice you were supposed to make yesterday, your indulgence. Or should you, shouldn't you? Go sit down, baby. There you go. Go sit down. And then, of course, we have the Divine Feminine Energy over here. Now, let's see what she got to say about the situation. Now, I know which way these cards go because they got the red at the top. Yeah. The Divine... When I tell you the Divine Feminine is always pretty close with my king, she's always pretty close with my king. The first card that came out was your Eight of Swords. Now, what did I tell you about this 7 down here? If you go ahead and add that 1, it's going to be conflict. Because it's going to have you in your head. And I guess the Divine Feminine is agreeing with me. Because now you're in your fucking head. What are you in your head about? And you're still debating on if you should put in work into the situation. With this 7 of coins. See, that 4 of cups we're going back to yesterday. But then again, I would like to mention that here comes your king of swords again. The same king of swords that verified your knight. So like I said, my Divine Feminine usually always has a card like my Divine Masculine. So basically you're in your head about putting in a situation about this king coming in. And he knows how to use his words. But so do you. Because you're the queen over here cutting off shit. Yeah. I said. And then, of course, let's cut them. To verify your 8, we have the Moon, we have the 8 of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups. Like I said, you're still in your head because there may be things that you don't know with this Moon coming about. And earlier, the sun and the moon came out letting you know that you needed to balance that. So I see which you're not balancing. You're not balancing that moon because it has you in your head. That's why the divine is telling you to go sit your fucking ass down, go read a book. Because as a divine masculine, a masculine looks to the earthly realm, but you're still in your head as the divine feminine in your 5D realm. How can you say? My opinion. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. So you're still debating on if you want to put in work into the situation. And then you have the Eight of Cups, which is no. Move away from things that do not serve you. So you have to ask yourself in this situation of if you should put in work is will it serve you or not? Or should you walk away? Because you're walking away from things and places that do not serve you. You're still debating because it has you in your head with the moon on if you should walk away. So the main question that you have to ask yourself is it serving you? And then to verify the King of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups. And let's verify this again, because again, we have two suits. Earlier, I had the Knight of Hazards with the King of Swords, and I'm like, okay, let's verify that a little bit more, so I did. And then I have it again. I have two, major people. The King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So again, as the masculine, I have in the same, third card situation, the same thing. So let's verify that. And with that, we have the Ten of Wands. So you're debating on moving on. And with the Ten of Wands, it's when you grab your shit, I'm out. Okay. But with that here, you have the Princess of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So these feminine energies are very strong. And I'm saying that you might want to, you're still debating on if you want to walk away with your love and passion. Because the Ten of Swords, it says oppression. You're still debating on if you should walk away with the love and energy that you have. And at the bottom of the deck this time is the Four of Cups again. I know I shuffled. Oh, yeah, I shuffled bottom. So you still have the Four of Cups on if you want to debate that situation. What cards did I not use? I used them all. All right. All right, so that makes sense. A nice little storyline going on. Two of Cups got you in your head regarding this cycle change. Your judgment is coming. You're changing into a new self. But it looks like this person coming in is going to be solid. But my main question is, when the fuck is he coming? Yeah, I said it. Or is he already there? You, not me. I'm sitting there asking for myself when the fuck is he coming. But you might be in a situation. And this may resonate with you more than it does with me. But at the end of the day, you have your judgment coming. And we got good positive cards with the sun coming. And then, of course, we'll shuffle some more. Because I know I didn't shuffle these. We have my chakra cards. And I left my book in the room. I'm not getting my book today. So what we're going to do is we are going to assume. And what do I... Let's see if we make an ass out of ourselves today. How about that? So what card do we have today? Pulling from the top, we have perfection. That's the good thing I got my book because Perfection already came out. And it came out that day when I had somebody fucking with me, if I'm not mistaken. But in this position, you have to understand that everybody is perfect in their own ways. Somebody can be perfect for me, but not perfect for you. But that's okay, because everybody is perfect in their own way. Alrighty. And of course, ooh, my butterfly. Put them back in there. Too many. I'm not pulling all them. Especially I ain't got my book. Yeah, let's go with that one. That says retirement. I already read retirement too. I retired. This is what I'm doing along with my other side job. Well, I'm not technically retired, but I'm not on that 9 to 5 anymore. Woo, that 9 to 5, boy. You know, I'm the type of person that I need to be in an environment where I'm accepted for my strengths as well as my weaknesses. And when you decide you want to work me like a mule, I got to go. Because I'm not here to be a mule. You get that? I don't want to be nobody's mule. You ain't gonna keep on giving me work just because somebody else don't want to do shit. That's what I mean by mule. Oh yeah, you got those dumb ones that you work with. Don't know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, they still have a job. And you're not willing to learn. Got to go right now. Because in the end, that stress, all that stress, you gotta go in with all that stress. Oh, this person ain't doing this. Oh, this person ain't doing that. And what is it causing you? Stress. And that's why you hate going to work, because it's stressful. My opinion. That's how I felt. Now we have prosperity. I wish prosperity would come to me. That's a 945 equals a 9. You almost at your tower moment. You are almost out the end. Your judgment is coming. Prosperity is coming. That Ace of Coins have always been there. It's been there for the last few weeks. I seen it twice today. I chose not to pull it. Keep in mind, love, your Ace of Cups is there. You will have, the coins is there. You will have prosperity. And I'm not getting my book. But 9, as it says, 45. Look at that picture. Yeah. Your prosperity is coming. Have some patience. Rub on your Buddha. Rub on my Buddha belly. Woo, 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 woo. He laughing. Don't forget this one. Good fortune. Woo, 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 woo. And what somebody else does, pinnacles, pinnacles, pinnacles. I love you all. I hope you enjoy your day. I hope you enjoyed your time with me. Maybe one day we get together, have a smoke, talk about this thing called life. One thing I would like to remind you, your prosperity is coming. As you go inside, go read a motherfucking book. Your pages are coming to give you cups and prosperity. Enjoy your day all. Y'all be safe until tomorrow.